Okay, time to get it started.よし。これでいいんじゃないか。Hey, okay, seems like it's working good. Oh, good, 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 good. Ugh. Wow.しょうがないしょうがない。 時々 CM が出てくるんだけどね。Let's give this a try. Hey, welcome in. Wonder who just joined. We're just vibing, grinding. Gonna be testing a couple of crews out in a little bit for PvP. And that's about it for now. But if you want to come chat about life, Japan, psychology, philosophy, come have a chat. Or even just Star Trek. I'm down for that too. In order to get back to test things, I need to get this ship back home. And there's two ways to do that. I can either go the long way and spend 8 minutes flying back, or I can just grind out a couple more of these until it blows up. So I think I'm going to use the second option. It's quicker, or at least more productive. 絶対34の半分くらいいけるんじゃない？わあ、maybe more than halfway through. That'll be nice.本当に Spotify プレミアムが必要でね。
かなり元気ですね。軽く動いた後は流れでジムでまた汗かいて、最後は Spotify のプレイリスト元気ブースターを聞きながらジムを追い込む。元気すぎ。
元気を引き出す曲を集めたプレイリスト元気ブースター Spotify で今すぐチェック。
おー、すごいな。Let's see. How about some synthwave? Hey! We got a couple of people in. Nice timing. I was just getting the music set up. Or at least trying to. Can you guys still hear it? No, it's weren't turned off. I wonder what happened. Weird. This one seems to be working now. Nandeka. Huh? I switched to Spotify Premium and now it just doesn't play anything, which is very strange. Huh? Seems like it's not even worth using Spotify Premium because it's just not working anymore. Huh. I'll give this one more try and then I'll try and figure out what's going on. Yeah, it just keeps stopping. I don't know what's going on with it. This is so strange. Hey, we got a couple of people in. hope you can enjoy the night. It would be nicer if I could get the music working, but for some reason it doesn't seem to want to. Maybe if I close this tab? Was that the problem? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Very strange. Anyone on here use Spotify by any chance? Yeah, see, ain't working. Let's use this for a while. Hey, good morning. It's actually evening here, but good morning. You in America, I guess? Or maybe you were just assuming my end. Where are you at? Where in the world are you at? Nice, I figured so. Yeah. It's 8 p.m. here. But glad you could join regardless. Got any plans today? Nice, sounds great. Honestly, a nap is what you need. After a lot of hard work anyway. And I guess it's on to the summer holidays. You got any plans? Crocheting sounds nice. Or crocheting, sorry. What are you planning to crochet? But first and foremost, sleep I think is probably what you're gonna be needing. Best of luck with the curriculum too. That'll be hard work. Oh, that sounds interesting. So I guess you're a music teacher? Nice. That's a wide range. Must be difficult to make curriculums for that. Yeah, I bet. Best of luck though. I've taught that age range, but just English teaching. So I can somewhat empathize with the challenge of trying to appeal to a massive range and get things dealt with for, you know, different stages of development. But I think your job's probably a lot harder. I actually really liked music myself, but I could only take it so far. I think I finished... I actually don't know the grading system in America, but in Scotland we have 6 years of high school, and I finished music in the 4th year. I was planning to take it in 5th year, but yeah, schedules kind of conflicted and it just didn't work out. But I used to play the bass, and I loved it. Sadly, I don't think I could play the bass now. It's been way too long. I do want to get back into the drums at some point, though. That is true, but if I pick it back up, it'll be from scratch, I think. It won't be like I'd, you know, played it before, I think. I did try to pick it back up a little bit, but it really did feel like I was starting fresh, so yeah. I might go back to the bass, but if I'm going to pick up an instrument, I'll be going back to the drums, which I only did a little bit. But the reason I didn't pick the drums at the time was because a drum kit was just way too expensive, so it was easier to get a bass for practice. Yeah, but I do like the bass. I like how it sets the well, it sets the bass line, you know. That sounds fun. In elementary school, actually, I did play the clarinet. Again, I think it's been so long that I wouldn't be able to go back to it. I barely even remember how it was played, but I did play it for a couple of years. It's a very what's the word? Newbie friendly instrument. Yeah. That's cool though, that's pretty funny. Nice coincidence. I'm pretty sure my friend picked the flute and someone else in my class picked the saxophone, which was actually pretty cool. I don't know why I picked the clarinet now. Probably just because it seemed like one of the simpler ones, or maybe one of the cheaper ones. Or maybe I just liked how it looked, I don't know. Very nice. I've also very little. Well, I also played the keyboard for about 4 years. I have a little bit of muscle memory for basic melodies, but again, it's been such a while. Yeah, for me too. I mean, I recently got the Tribune, which is why I've been kind of grinding out the XP for it now. It's taken forever. I think this will take me to 36 once I finish. But it's such a grind. Have you been following with the current ARC events? Like specifically, have you been grinding the new augment hostiles? Because they have been a real pain. Yeah. Let's see. We had a daily recently to do it, and I didn't do it. I skipped it. The champion events I have done, for the most part. Right now I'm just waiting on getting more solo wave directives. I might be able to take this to the next stage, but I definitely don't think I can complete it in 3 days. It's a real grindy arc. It's a little bit easier if you bought the new ship, but if you're on the free-to-play path, it's a real grind. Speaking of, I gotta go get my blueprints. These chip tunes are actually going pretty well, and this is the only playlist that actually wanted to play. So I guess we're listening to this one now. Pretty cool though, I'm liking it. What ops level are you? Oh, are you kidding me? It's already stopped? On my mixer, it's showing as playing. If I turn it up, can you hear it now? Wow, okay. Is it too loud or is this okay? About here should be fine. That was really easy to understand. Thanks for that. Cheers. So yeah, we're pretty close in ops level then. That's pretty cool. How long have you been playing for? Wow, that's a long tenure. But yeah, I guess we're somewhat close in terms of what's the word? The daily grind and the trials and tribulations of this game. Maybe you can give me a little bit of a hint for the upcoming levels. I'm planning to sit at 50 for a little bit though. I do know that a lot of people advise against getting the epic because the 53s outclass it quite a bit. But ever since I saw the weapon ability, or the ship ability I mean, I've been pretty excited, so. Yeah, I think that's a curse in this game in general, sadly. They should call this Star Trek Regret Command or something, because I probably do more of that than I actually do fleet management. That is true. There are a couple. Ops locking, for instance. But very few. Ops locking? What am I talking about? I guess ops locking is also one, but I actually meant reputation locking, which I've been doing my best to avoid with the Klingons. Because I do not need access to anything in this store whatsoever. What I do need access to, however, is a steady flow of blueprints and nice auto farming areas. That said, it does make the Mirror Universe a little bit of a pain to grind. Can't wait until my cube's this big. The one sad thing about, wow, I can't even load what he's, there we go. The one sad thing about using the Tribune is my cube has to suffer. I'm having to keep it relatively low ops right now. low, not low tier, but there's a couple of upgrades I'd like to get for the cube, and I just can't because I'm saving my materials for this boy. Okay, this should about do it, I think. I guess someone's been hitting my tails. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I guess so, actually. In that case, I'm gonna send you over here and send you over here. Then I'll just keep quickly running down this one. And I should be good to go. And then I can finally start testing out my PvP crews, which will be nice. Oh, Formation Armada? That one I do want to get in on. Where is that? Can I reach that with anything? Let's see, Ops range 450. I think I can just about make it. With you. That said, I'm going to be completely useless, but... but I want to use the PvP crews soon. Okay, very quickly. I gotta wear this one out. I wish all my ships were as fast as this one. Speaking of, how's your alliance doing in the alliance tournament? Things going well? Did not know there was a spatial rip. Hey, as long as you can stay where you are, it's better than relegation, I guess, right? It is unfortunate if you can't push it further than you would otherwise be able to. But yeah. I hope you don't get relegated down anyway. Which league are you in right now? I'm actually not 100% on all the leagues myself. My first alliance, we started right down in the newbie beginner leagues or whatever, and then we actually got first place, so we ended up in the novice league, and we stayed there for a while. And then I switched to this alliance, which is in the master league. I think we're also likely to not get relegated, although we are getting close. Oh no, that's a great spot to be in actually, yeah. No, that's a good one. That's good. Like, you're in a good place, I think. Climbing is tough. How long I gotta wait till each chip comes out? 16 minutes. Wow. Should be finishing this up anytime now, I guess. Nice critical. Surprised they got a critical there, to be honest. How's your server for incursions? You guys tend to do pretty good? Oh, that's great. That must have been good. The rewards you get from it are really nice. It's been a while since I spent on the subspace relay, but even still I'm at 22 on it, which is pretty nice. Finally, there we go. Now we can get to testing. First I gotta swap you out. Pom pom pom. And swap you in. That looks good for now. Okay. Anything I can upgrade? Yeah. But I'm gonna... That's really disappointing. 5-2 out of 5-3. Come on, please. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, let me just message my friend. How is my cube doing? It's getting close. Let me see where I pulled you back too, I guess. I'm gonna join the static one and see if anyone opened a rip. They did not. But that's okay. At least I got one of my ships in there. In that case, I'm gonna send this cube back to Tejluck. And let's see if my buddy came out. No sign of him yet. I was wondering when you were gonna shield. Ooh. Actually, I don't have... Nah, nowhere near enough. Actually, that's not bad. I really shouldn't be spending my Latinum this freely, but I really just want to get this to 40, so I'll regret it later. One officer slot, very nice. Really wish I could get this, it's super sad. Let me just drag this over here for a sec. That way I can open my chat. Yeah, looks good. Okay, that should be fine. And bonk. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of doing this too, right? I'm really getting low on the old Latinum, which is a shame. I gotta figure out ways to get more of it. Oh. I think the shield, yeah. So this one's gotta get to level 4. Either way. Hey! A couple new people joined, welcome. I'm gearing up to try a little bit of PvP. Mostly just to test a couple of different crews out, test their viability. Just gonna move this chat over again for 1 sec. And back again. Wait. Let's see how this one works out. Remember, if you want to chat about anything, just pop a message in the chat. I got a lot we can talk about. It's up to you guys what you feel like. I studied psychology, sociology. I guess part of that's also philosophy. And mental health nursing. So whether it's stories or more academic discussions, I'm more than happy. And I'm in Japan. So we can talk about Japan if you got any interest or want some insights. I can give you my opinion if nothing else. Or even Star Trek. Always good to chat about Trek. Actually, Adva, if you're still around, I hope you are. What's your favorite Trek? Assuming that you watch it if you're playing the game, but I suppose there's probably some people that have never seen it and still like the game. But just on the assumption that you do, that's fair. I mean, I do like, I would say I like all of them. Probably my least favorite out of the main ones was Enterprise, but I still liked it. But Voyager would be my favorite, hands down. I also really like Strange New Worlds though. Yeah, I think so. I even really liked Prodigy, and I think a lot of people don't like it just because it's kind of aimed at kids, but like even though it's aimed at kids, I thought the story was pretty mature in a lot of ways. I think it was pretty nice. Yeah, it really did. And you know, since Voyager is my favorite, I liked the fact that it had a bit of a Voyager focus as well. But I really liked the character development of Dal. I thought they handled that super well, and setting him up as the kind of I want to be the captain, and having him be the what's the word, auxiliary in the end was a really unconventional choice, especially for a kids show, but I think that worked incredibly in its credit. But you can even go into the topics of you know, familial abuse, and you know, even the concept of people changing, people being changed through trauma, and a lot of different issues like that, like at its core. It was a really good show. I'm really hopeful it'll get a third season. And I'm actually also really hopeful that Picard, well not Picard, but the 7 of 9 show, I guess, whatever that ends up being titled, I hope that gets one. Because, again, I do love 7 of 9. And I always thought she deserved a little bit more. Particularly in terms of development. Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Hey Retro, I'm glad you're back. I was trying to set up a meeting with a friend to test out some PvP crews, just to see where things go. It's taking a little bit of time though. But I did finally decide to just spend Latinum on getting myself up to 40, because the weight was too much. I jumped from 36, so it wasn't a big jump, Platinum speed ups, but yeah. I just decided to push it. Hold on, I'm gonna check that message again. It means I need to hide half the screen, unfortunately. But we'll see. And whoosh, pull it back. Oh, that's great. You got the final check. I hope it goes well. Yeah, I remember you said that he'd had the surgery and he was doing a lot better. Getting his energy out. That's really good though. I'm glad to hear. I hope the final check goes well. Let me know. And yeah, I'm also, like, up until now I didn't really do PvP. Mostly I've done a little bit of arenas, but I got carried a lot. Just so that I could get the... Where is it? Oh wait, one sec. Can I get each of now? I can. Sorry, got distracted by this one. Let me see. Where is it? Not this one. Terran. There we go. This one. The G4 Innovative Engineering. That's the biggest reason I've been doing arenas so far, was so I could get this. And now I'm starting to save up for this one. And eventually that one, I guess. But now that I'm kind of doing better with a nicer ship, I want to get more heavily into arena. So I decided I'm going to try and test out a couple of my teams against one of my friends in the game. See how it goes. I got a couple of different team variants I want to try out. Let's see, now that I got Ichev actually, I can slap him down here. Bonk. And upgrade him. I felt like he was done dirty in the Picard show too. I was very disappointed by that plot twist. That is such a cute sticker, and yeah, I'll chat with you in a bit, hopefully. Hope the cat's doing well. I can hear my cat, he's scratching up a storm in the next room. Okie dokie. Oh, jellyfish. Wow, okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, and now what I wanted to test is taking these guys out. Just to see how much of a difference it makes. Put on the desktop for now. Getting another chat coming through. Chunk, pull it back in. So that first one went really well, and where is I gotta see, where's Spock's club? Wow. So that last round, I'm just having a look at the battle log now. I dealt... I think I dealt 143 million, and I dealt 435 million ISO damage. Now it's time for the next one. So I did take more damage that time. Only a little bit more, but yeah, it made a difference. Let me see. Low dex. Boom, boom, boom. Cheb. I want to save this into my battleship. Crew now. And then I'm very quickly going to switch this one round with this one. Apologies for keeping hiding this one, but I guess you probably all understand. Chunk. Oh, forgot about it. Let's go. Yeah, thanks. I managed to get it working somewhat. Oh. So that was a lot less effective, but it's kind of what I expected, to be honest. And then this one will be my last one. Save this one. Oh, that's good. I'm glad the cat reappeared. Sorry, it took me a little bit of time to actually read that one. Or process it, I guess is probably the right word. But that's good. I guess it must be an outside cat. Oh, wow. I wonder where he was hiding. Wow, okay, so it looks like Kira is the better option here. By a long shot. Give me one sec, just gonna message that friend again to double check. Oops. Maybe if you check with your neighbor later, maybe they might have a better idea where he might have been hiding. But yeah, cats are funny that way. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe once they're back, you can ask them, like, hey, by the way, he vanished for a while. What happened? Do you happen to know where he likes to hide? Or you can keep it quiet. But it's good that you found him. I guess on the chat I can show this much for now while I got the chat open. My cat's also getting a little bit on in years. He's still, he's my first cat, so I don't know how old he is, like comparatively speaking, but I think he's about 11 now. I first got him when he was 10, 9 or 10. But he's still very energetic. Ooh. Battle log name. I need to save this one as I'm going to swap to this one. Wow, yeah, that made a huge difference. Okay, all of my battle logs have been uploaded. And I'm having a little look through them, and it looks like, yeah. I was substantially better off. Wait. Yeah, I was much better off using Mirror Kira than using Honor Guard Worf, like by a long shot. So I'm gonna stick with her for now. How's this cube doing? Very close. Very, very close. That said, a cruise does sound nice. I actually think a lot of cruises go to Japan, from what I heard. But I've never, I've seen a lot of posters for cruises in the nearby city. Apparently there's some sort of deal that they do where if you put a poster up, if someone signs up, you get a lot of money. But, so like every old store in my city has posters for this cruise liner. But I wonder how often people actually sign up from it. Wow. A bit more explicit than I was hoping for on this song, but That is what it is. I also need to start doing these indie soon, but I actually don't know what I should be doing with it. Like where the Zindi armadas are and stuff. I guess I should really learn a little bit more about Zindi armadas. Oh, okay, so it's not just me. I noticed my my alliance does quite a bit of them. But they always do the level 60s, which is a little bit above my pay grade. It might be reachable now, actually. Or if I can sneak into any of these. Nah, they all look pretty cool. Yeah, I always feel bad missing out on the loot for it, so especially since it has not just a lot of these artifacts, which are nice, but specifically I want to try and get some, if I'm lucky, battleship parts. This would be super nice, even though it's incredibly unlikely. So we'll see. All good. I could go a coffee, but it's probably not the best idea at this time of night. Whew. almost feel lost now. ISO damage, that's crazy. With Mirror Kira, I shot 69 shots. And with Honor Guard Worf, I shot 94 shots? I guess because I didn't... Well, I took 85 shots in that one compared to 35 shots in the second one, so it does seem like I am better off with Kira even so. I need to figure out how the numbers actually work out properly later on. Well, I guess my PvP experiment finished off. It's a little bit earlier than I planned, but I'm gonna head out for today. Thanks for joining. It was really fun having someone to talk to, because it gets a little bit lonely here sometimes, but I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can catch up with you guys sooner than later. And in the meantime, let me see, is there anyone that we know streaming Fleet Command right now? Nobody that I'm majorly familiar with right now, so I guess for tonight I won't raid you guys through. I'll probably do a proper raid next time around. I'm getting super sleepy. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Sorry to cut it short so quickly, and hopefully I can catch you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely someday soon. Thanks once again for the follow.